What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In case you're new, my name is Tyler and we have a jam-packed video for you today. We have an unboxing we're going to do of 2 geckos. We're also going to be showing you guys four babies, that crested geckos that hatched out. They're so cool. They're from pairs I didn't even expect to get eggs from, so it's like I'm just shocked by it, so I'll explain more later. If you guys are new to my channel or you missed my last videos, you need to go back and watch them. I'm telling you right now, I showed you guys all my reptiles, and then I ended up getting my dream species of gecko or reptile, and that was the last video. It's literally sick. I'm telling you guys right now, it's such a cool video. My last few have been bangers. This whole month, I'm going so hard right now on YouTube. So if you guys missed those videos, go check them out. After you watch this one, this one's gonna be sweet too. I'm telling you, there are some really, really cute babies. Super cool geckos we're about to unbox. So without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. Now, I told you the last unboxing was gonna be the last unboxing for the year, but I was wrong. This is going to be the last one for the year. So anyway, at the time of this recording, I can't show you guys one of the 3 things in here. So I'll take that out, but I will show you the other 2 because we already have those. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm going to reset it up for you because I had to take the one out and I feel bad. So let me restart. Okay, here we go. So one of the things, as you guys can or have been able to see, is a gargoyle gecko. Yes, I know, we went from having none to now we have a few. This is number 3. Look at that, so freaking pretty. I never really realized how cute gargoyle geckos were, or how pretty they were. I mean, look at that. Jeez. Alrighty. Let me just slide this over and then we can put this girl, I think it's a girl, in her new tank. Alright, let's set her down by her plant. Let's see if she wants to climb off. And she does, I think. Move her foot. There you go. Alright guys, so since she's been shipping overnight, I want to make sure she's not dehydrated and has enough water, so I'm going to give her a nice big water. I'm also going to mist the enclosure real quick. I'm also going to make sure that I mist a little bit of her head so she also gets some water from there. And then, you can't be coming out, very sorry. I will put her in here and we will move on to the next one. Alright, so what do you guys think is in here? Pause the video and then put in the comments what you guys think is in this one. Can't really see it because it's so small. Either a crested or a gargoyle gecko. So without cheating, pause the video and tell me what you guys think is in there. Alright, let's do it. You better not have cheated. If you did get the right answer, please don't cheat. I want to know who guessed it right. And what do you know? Another gargoyle gecko. Very, very cool. Oh, very cool. Okay, so we are going to grab this girl's tank. We're going to let her go down into her tank if she wants to, which I'm assuming she will. Yep, she already made her little jump. Now the same thing, guys, I'm going to put this little height in there. I'm also going to add this. Oh, she's trying to get away. You gotta go back down in your tank, man. Excuse me. There you go. Alright, same thing. Just gonna mist her down as well. And I actually need to go to Ace or Home Depot or whatever and get some more of the pipe insulator cover so that she has a few branches to climb on as well. Alright guys, now this gar went ham on her food last night. Jeez girl, you're a pig. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm really glad that she ate all of her food and took a nice fat dump for us. But I mean, look at this girl. This is insane, man. Like, it's hard to pick up on camera, but like she's got like a metallic-y orange color. Like, it's very hard to pick up on camera. Like, extremely hard to pick up on camera, but it's like a metallic-y orange. And she's not even flaring right now, so when she does flare, it's like super vibrant, super shiny. Super cool gecko. I have to be honest, I never really loved gargoyle geckos, but like now that I have some, these are freaking sweet. But yeah, there's a little update on her. Smashed all of her food. I mean, that thing was full. She was the biggest new one that we got, so she got the biggest out of the 3 foods for them. Wow. Alright guys, here's the update on the little garg. Doing well, just trying to climb up to the top of the tank. Very, very cute, as you can see. But yeah, the update on this one, very well. This one did not eat last night. I mean, that's fine. I know sometimes they can take a little bit of time to get acclimated, and that's totally okay. Alright guys, so I just got done spraying and feeding all my geckos for the night, and I went to check my eggs to see if anybody hatched, and this Hikari and Mercury baby just hatched out. It's so cute. Typically you can't really see the spots on them until the following day or the day after, obviously. But you guys can kind of see what it looks like now, and then I'll give you the update obviously in the next day or two. So yeah, let's get this guy out, or girl, and see what they look like. Wow, that thing is so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at its little head. It's so stinking cute. That bag looks so weird. Wow, this is so cool. Alright guys, let's grab this little guy out. I'll first start with the egg if I can. Oh yeah, there we go. Usually put that in their tank just to make sure they can lick up any part of the remaining egg if they so choose. Wow, look how cute this little guy is. So stinking cute. Now, if you guys didn't know, basically what I do is I have two little containers, one that's got, water in it. And I've got Q-tips in this one, just so I can get any of the hatch medium that's on the gecko or anything that's left over off of it, which it doesn't look like this one has any. Wow, this thing is so cute. I'm excited to see what it looks like tomorrow morning after it goes through its shed tonight, because wow. So let's get him into his tank. Let's see how we can do this the easiest way possible. I want him to move over a tiny bit, well, without running. Perfect. Now that he's in there, I can just grab him. Whoops. So I will show you guys him tomorrow morning to see what he actually looks like after he goes through his first shed. Alright guys, ignore that little turd. This is the older one. As you can see, kind of starting to get its spots in, but not fully yet. Very cute. I'm very excited to see what these guys look like. Alright guys, now this is the clutch mate to the last one you just saw, but I wanted to also explain how this pairing came to be. Now, as you guys know, I did a huge unboxing of 12 crested geckos. Now, Mercury was one of the main geckos that I wanted and that I got. He was paired to Hikari, who I wanted to try to test out because the person I got her from said that she was gaining and losing weight uncontrollably, and every time that she would lay, she would gain and lose weight. So I wanted to test that theory after I got her up a little bit in weight They gave me like a chart when I first got Hikari that said that she was gaining and losing 5 to 10 grams at a time, and I was like, there's no way that's possible unless there's something wrong with her. So I've been monitoring her weight, and she hasn't had any issues, and then I wanted to do a late season pairing with Mercury and her just to see if she was having those issues or if the person just didn't know what they were doing. And come to find out, I don't think that person knew what they were doing, because I've been monitoring her weight. And guys, there have literally been zero fluctuations in her weight. If anything, she's gained weight and kept it on. So I just think that the person didn't really know what they were doing. So basically, I wanted to do a late season pairing with those two just to see if she was having those issues or if the person was crazy, because they were saying without breeding, she was gaining and losing weight unnecessarily. And, you know, I just don't believe that. Now, here is where I kind of thought that the gecko was dead, because the gecko was not moving even when I was pulling it out. Typically, they'll just kind of wait, and then spring forward, but this one kind of faked me out, but then it started moving, so I was like, whew, finally. All right, guys, now let me show you what it looked like a few weeks after. All right, guys, this is the update for the younger Mercury and Hikari baby. Very cute. The spots are just now kind of starting to come in a little bit, but I expect them, just like all Dalmatians, to just keep growing with every single shed, and all their spots will just continue to come in and get bigger and bigger. Alright guys, now these next two are very, very cool. As you guys know, we ended up getting a bunch of crested geckos from Cresty King. I didn't know it when I purchased her, but he had paired her to JJ previously throughout the season, so she was gravid when we got her, and then she laid one clutch of eggs basically so far, and I think that's going to be the only one that she lays. But if I have a picture of JJ and I have his permission, I will post it to show you what JJ looked like. But you guys already know what Nubby looks like, which I'll show you here. But anyway, these babies look so freaking cool. Now let me show you this one, and we're going to try to get him out. He's already got a bunch of spots on him, very promising coming out the egg. I think he already went through a shed here, so you can kind of see his spots and colors a little bit better, because he must have hatched overnight and then went through a shed. But anyway, super, super cool baby. I cannot wait to see what these guys end up looking like. Let's try to get him into his new tank. Now this part always makes me so nervous when I have to touch the babies, because they typically will do that, where they just take off and run. Now they're not super fast and they're not super great at like balancing or anything like that, but they're more just like quick little spurts of just all out chaos, and then they're fine and they're chill. But I mean, look at this baby, you guys. Look how freaking cute it is, and it has so many spots for just coming out of the egg. I'm super excited to see what this one will look like, and wait till you guys see the clutch mate. It came out with even more spots, and it looks absolutely nothing like this one. Alright guys, this is the other one, the lighter one. Very cute, came out pretty spotty. I'm expecting a lot of that like tiger markings to go away. I really think it's going to stay on there, to be honest. Oh, very cute. That's this one's little update. And obviously they like to walk in their poop, as you can see. Good at gripping, buddy. Alright guys, now this one is literally insane. I know it doesn't look like much for now, but wait until you see the update after a few weeks. It is literally insane. It looks nothing like its clutch mate. Super cute. I love when they come out and they're either like grabbing the egg or like they're all wrapped up like they're still inside the egg. It's like the cutest thing ever, honestly. You guys know I love crested geckos, but honestly they're not my favorite anymore. My favorites are chameleon geckos, which I will show you guys after this, but I still do love crested geckos. I'm not saying I don't like them anymore or anything like that. They're still my second love, and they're honestly probably tied with Eurydactylodes or chameleon geckos. But basically for their tank, all I give them is a hide and a few plants, their egg, so they can lick any of the remaining egg out of there if they want. But like I said guys, this is the most sketchy part of having babies, is handling them, especially when they're this little, because you can easily hurt them. I mean, they're so small, not even intentionally, but you can easily hurt them. So my biggest thing here was I didn't want him to land on any of the other eggs and jar them or spin them, but I also wanted to get him the heck out of there so we could figure out getting the rest of the hatch medium off of him and then get him into his new tank. Alright guys, now look at this freaking baby. It has so many spots coming out of the egg. It's so freaking dark. I mean, it's insane, man. This baby is so stinking cute. And I think this one is going to look a lot like JJ, which, like I said, I don't know if I got permission yet to use the photos, but if I did, you guys already know what JJ looks like. If not, sorry, but he's got a bunch of spots. My favorite thing about breeding crested geckos is that you never really know what they're going to end up looking like or what they'll end up turning out like. Now let's see his progression. Now this baby has some crazy freaking progression. You can see all the spots now pretty well a few weeks after hatching, and I mean, this little guy or girl is going to be a stunner full grown because it's only had probably 1, maybe 2 sheds, and this thing already has, I would say, at least 20 to 30 spots. I mean, you can't really see them super well, but you can kind of see them. But anyway, guys, now it's time to show you my favorite gecko species. Alright guys, so this is the update on the baby Yuri, the little baby Yuri, which you guys can see right there. So stinking cute. Little focus. There we go. Just a little guy. Just sprayed him, so he's licking. So basically what I did was I left the moss in there, the 2 cork pieces, one's back there, one is down there. He's got 3 different plants in here, one's wedged in there, one is in the corner, and one is over there. But we got the ventilation holes on there like I told you guys. We also got this nice tree in there, so he's got a bunch of places to climb and hide underneath, on top, in the moss, under each one of the cork rounds. So I think this is going to be a great tank for him, even as an adult, so he'll be staying in here for a long time. Obviously food and water down there, but yeah, this is the update on him. Doing very well and looking gorgeous as usual. Still very, very small. You guys can see every time you spray a Yuri tank, they always want to go get a drink right away. They're always so thirsty, no matter how much, they always want to go get a drink. So super cute, super cool. Let me show you guys the male and the female next. Alright guys, now this is Toes. And if you're wondering why his name is Toes, it's because he's missing a few little ones right there on his front right paw. But look at him, you guys can see the obvious size difference between him and the last one I just showed you. But look how beautiful these guys are. I don't know why these are not more common, more popular. I mean, these are some of the cutest, most beautiful geckos I've ever seen. Look at the yellow inside the mouth and inside the ear hole. Wow, he's never just climbed on me before. Typically he climbs away from me. With the yellow at the base of the tail. Such a cutie. Super pretty. There's no way he crawls in my hand right now, right? I mean, there's no way. No way. Look at how pretty, you guys. Look at inside the mouth. It's yellow. Toast wants to hold hands. So cute. Alright guys, but yeah, Toes is doing great. Let me set him back down into his tank. That way he can climb or do whatever he wants. Now, I'm debating adding a tree into Toes' tank, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I do like the climbing branches. I'm tempted to get another or some more of these and then kind of do it like a crossways, like this way, and maybe like down. So like down and then up and across and down to there. I don't know yet, but again, he's got, I think, 3 plants, one right there, one in the corner, and one in this corner. He's got his moss, which he's going into and getting a drink, it looks like. Or just trying to get away from me, one of the two. He's got his food and water dish, and then he's got his 2 cork bark pieces down there for shedding issues, if he has any. Hopefully not, because it looks like he, I mean, obviously you guys already saw, if you saw my unboxing video, at some point in his life he went through a bad shed and lost some of his toes, but I mean, he still has them, just not as long as normal, but that's fine. Doesn't really hurt him in any way other than not being able to climb as well, but that's why I gave him some of the smaller stuff so he has an easier time gripping. But yeah, that's his little update. He's doing well, eating well, steps in his food sometimes, but not a big deal. Alright, now let me show you guys the female. Alright guys, now this is the female, and you might be saying, where is the female? Well, the female is right here, right on this branch. And that's what they do. They like these little skinny branches so they can blend in. Now if I were to go like this, and I tell you find my Eurydactylodes, and you would say, I don't see her. Well, she's right here. She's doing well too. She's obviously the biggest one. So far, her tank is doing well. I think she loves her tank. She's got 3 plants, the 2 cork pieces that they all can go under and use to get sheds off. She has a lay box and those little tiny tongs or whatever you call them to get out if she needs to. I don't think she really has to have that, but I'm just doing it just to make sure. We'd rather be safe than sorry. Then her food and water. But yeah, she's doing well. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it when I was showing you guys the other 2, but the last male and her are going to be a pair, and they are both Eurydactylodes Vieillardi, and the first baby I showed you was a Eurydactylodes Occidentalis. Now, in an upcoming video when I get all 4 species I'll be able to show you guys what differentiates the 4 different subspecies or species. I don't know the correct verbiage or whatever, but I'll show you guys the differences between them. That way you guys can understand why there's 4 different ones and what the 4 different things are when you actually see them. A little update on her and the rest. They're doing very, very well. Obviously, I'm not having her and her male paired yet because they're not of size or age yet. But when they get to be, they're probably going to share her tank. We'll add like some of his stuff, of like if we're doing more climbing stuff through there. Obviously, a little bit more heavily planted. But other than that, this is pretty much going to be her tank and his tank when he moves over here. But they're doing great. Obviously, I showed you guys how much I love them and what they look like, but she might be no, she's not my favorite, but she's very, very cute. I got the suggestion, Poppy, for a name for this girl. Now, if you guys think that's a good name, I think Poppy and Toes would be a very cute pair. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. Oh, hey girl, what are you looking at? You gonna jump on me or something? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to seeing a bunch more about the Yuris and about the baby crested geckos we're going to have hatching this year, because we're going to be breeding like crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, comment, share with a friend, because I think these guys need to be shown off a heck of a lot more than they are. They just need to be appreciated, because look how beautiful that is. Alright guys, I've been trying to do an outro for like 5 minutes. I don't really want to put her down, but I need to. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.